Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to delve deeper into the significance of the Starman archetype and how this powerful symbol and energetic pattern can radically transform your viewpoint and direct experience of reality. The Starman actually signifies an opening in which we can reimagine reality. We must retell our stories in a very dynamic way. In a sense, reorientate our lives so that we can perceive and create a far more radiant context, so that what transpires both internally and externally serves to illuminate and reveal the signatures of nature. A fundamental layer of the Great Code is deciphered and revealed by the presence of the Starman. You must actively seek out ways to find what potentials are ripe for you, the signs and indeed the clues that sit waiting to guide you to a higher possibility. You have the capacity to bring very unique and inspiring things to life. Create consciously, using your words and actions as the drivers, the engine, the mechanism. This, as you will discover, is a form of living magic. You will have the opportunity to practice a very powerful way of creating. Life will show you. You're being invited to ignite a creative rebellion, a very compelling, alive interface between your individual consciousness and the universal consciousness or reality, seeing past or even completely bypassing the normal way of things, revealing a vaster spectrum of life. Understanding how you can work with the energy of the Starman to make this possible. Most people never fully make the investigation or take the risk of exploring past what is considered possible, what is considered achievable. Yes, it's a risk, sometimes a great risk. It involves taking paths that may well be very uncomfortable, even dangerous in various ways. However, when you stay true to the quest, your quest, and even for the smallest instant, manage to pull aside the veil and peer deeper into the workings of life, you're rewarded with greater levels of expression and interaction, greater levels of meaning. The Starman signals an amplification of meaning. If you're put off by the risk of bringing down certain structures holding your life together, propping up certain beliefs, bear in mind just how little of your potential is being used in the conventional context, just how little you can see into the workings of reality when you interact with that normal consensus interface, just how little power is actually available in this mode of being. And crucially, just how much power you can actually relinquish and fritter on things that have no capacity to deliver any real joy or sense of wonder. Life itself wants you to know how to bring truly meaningful and impactful things into existence. The energetic flow compels you to discover how to transform your burdens into gifts, to be an alchemist, turning what you're given and what you create into something of unquestionable value. When you fully enter into this process, consciously participate, you increasingly manifest both experiences and physical forms that have what can only be described as a revelatory quality. They reveal something significant about life that can be used for the good and upliftment of yourself, your loved ones, and anyone you choose to serve and interact with. Your ideas become infused with an essential vitus. Your life communicates a unique message that feeds and nourishes the collective message. You get to live your message in real time. The Starman is a blending mythical and actuality, the emerald and the corpus, the flesh and the spirit, the past and the future. As the Starman falls to Earth as a presence, dazzling, futuristic and artistic materialization of the avatistic Hermes Trismegistus. He carries both a stark warning for humanity and also the light of a great transformation, a new and enriching possibility, a re-enchantment of life and the world. In your life, you're being called to create something. Your eyes are being opened. You have a deep desire to see through more miraculous eyes, to be utterly enveloped by wonder. The Starman comes with wisdoms and knowledge to lift us all to a new level of being in the world. As with the thrice great Hermes, he points to where a heartless path, a path wiped clean of magic and spirit will lead. His sounds and beatific presence echo the words from the fragment, the prophetic words, the lament spoken by Hermes, a wake-up call. Darkness will be preferred to light, and death will be thought more profitable than life. No one will raise his eyes to heaven. The pious will be deemed insane, and the impious wise. The madman will be thought a brave man, and the wicked will be esteemed as good. As to the soul and the belief that it's immortal by nature, or may hope to attain to immortality, as I've taught you, all this they will mock at, and will even persuade themselves that it's false. And just as Trismegistus, he uncovers a new birth of the cosmos, a making again of all things good, a holy and awe-striking restoration of all of nature. We are called to participate in this birth, to wake up from the cultural dream, the dream of our cultural ego, to willingly participate in the restoration of nature. We must do what we know is right in the deepest depths of our hearts. We're called to become all that we can become. In the Starman's presence, we are moved to create. You're called to take the pursuit of a mystical experience into your own hands and develop a way of thinking about the world and acting through your life, your words and your deeds that helps you communicate with and directly experience a more visionary reality. As you present yourself to the world presents itself back. This presentation is filled with the deepest of wisdom, filled with guidance and messages. See it now. Notice that life is being presented to you. When you create art in any symbolic form unique to you, you may realize that you can in fact work magic. You're working magic. You're crafting a magical microcosm of reality that can in fact deflect and transform the ordinary forces of reality. Through becoming aware of what you're actually doing, your creation can counteract the normal fatalistic machinery of the macrocosm. The Starman invites you to really notice the impulse in music and the artistic process to evoke what can only be understood as spirit. Creativity is the divine medium of exchange between humanity and higher levels. As you create, you can feel the dimensional shift. This is what sacred actually is, flowing back to the Pythagorean theory of octaves, and still further back to the dawn of awareness, seeing that resonance or sound, music, is indeed fulfilling the promise of magic. Action at a distance, energy travelling through space to affect another thing. In art, we have light travelling from the art into the eyes and the brain of another being, formed into neural patterns, images. If this is not magic, then what is? To go further into the magical intent coursing through the world, we have electricity, lighting cities, moving pictures, and sound from one side of the planet to another. Science has actually created the magical world it so fiercely resists. Electricity, the magical ghost that moves through everything, that moves signals through the brain. The Starman calls you to recognize that you're utterly infused and animated by mysterious spirit technology. Some may even call this the third person in the Holy Trinity, the Holy Spirit, the invisible shaper of matter. It is time to step fully into this visionary-led reality, where your life itself forms a mechanism to re-enchant reality.
Thank you for watching this tarot card reading. Go well, and please remember to subscribe for more readings in creative alchemy. There are also links in the description below to the Starman Tarot deck and a host of art, designs, teaching, personal readings and coaching.